Happy Fun Friday, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how I turn pretty file folders like this into planner dividers like this. So most of us who have been planning in a reusable planner or in a customizable planner for a while have ended up probably with a collection of covers or whatever that we really love and don't want to part with because they're still good. The insides, if they're dated, might not be good anymore, but the covers, you can keep the disc, keep the covers, and reuse them. So if I'm building a scratch notebook with my own paper, whatever the case may be, what happens when I need dividers? Sure, I could use plain paper, but I realized that I could use file folders as an easy divider substitute, particularly if I need tabs. So, real simple, what you'll need is file folders in whatever colors or designs. I got these from Target. They are on the organization aisle, I guess C23 in our store, but I got these from Target. They were 6 to a pack for I think $4.29. They were very inexpensive. What you'll also need is something to measure and cut your file folders with. I personally choose to use my Rotary cutter. I just find it so much easier and so much cleaner, but you could just as easily use a ruler and some scissors to do just the same. So the first thing you want to do, and you'll need a punch. You need a punch for whatever type of planner or binder that you're using. Okay? So first thing you need to do, you need to know what size planner you're working with. This is a big size happy planner. It's designed to use letter size paper. It's one of the reasons I use this size, but it's designed for letter size paper, 8.5 by 11. I know that the outside cover of this notebook is, I believe, 9 3/4 inch by 11. So I don't want to go any bigger than that. But going one further, the dividers that come with these particular planners are actually letter size plus the tab. So what I'm going to do is take my folder, and I am going to go ahead and separate the front from the back. So if I'm using, this is a Fiskars Rotary cutter, I'm going to line up the seam of my folder with the cutting line and just whack that off. Okay? There we go. Just gonna whack that off. So I should be left with this. This is the tabbed side that I personally want to use with my divider, as my divider. So I know that I need this to be no longer than 11 inches. And I am going to cut, I'm going to line this up to where I am cutting on the short side. Here we go. So I'm going to line that up to my 11-inch mark, and I am going to whack that down to size. Okay. Then I know I want this to be no wider from here to here than 8.5 inches, because again, it's letter size to the tab. So I'm going to pull this out to 8.5. Line that up. measure twice, cut once, 8 1/2. You guys, sorry if I seem a little bit anal, but I just am. Okay, 8 1/2. Guys, another tip, if you got a rotary cutter, make sure you replace this bar frequently. It'll get grooves. It's hard to cut. So this should be, now that it's been cut down to size, 8 1/2 here by 11 here. So then I am going to take my punch. This is actually an arc punch. I got this when I was working because I had an arc notebook for my professional life. My husband also uses arc. So thankfully the grooves are pretty much interchangeable. And we're gonna take that, line it up to the letter size groove, and I'm going to punch that. So now my notebook divider is punched. I could leave that divider as it is, but I see here that the corner of the tabs and everything are round, and they were round before I cut them. So what I'm going to do, I happen to have a corner punch. This is 100% optional, and I am going to round my corners. So with that, I should have a completed working divider. So there, got it in my notebook, and it looks so pretty. And you can't really see it. You can see it a little bit through the clear part. Sorry, the clear part of the notebook, but that doesn't really bother me. But that is my tab divider for this particular notebook. If having this out here bothers you, you can always either cut some more off of here or cut some more off of this end, but that's perfectly acceptable for me. And if you're a person that uses regular binders, don't feel left out, you can do the same thing with these folders as a replacement for these. The only difference would be that you would be using a 3-hole punch instead of a specialty punch. So this has been your Fun Friday project. Bye-bye.